guys, welcome to Grillin' with the Guru. I'm Keith Guidry, and this is Kurt Guillory, and we are Grillin' with the Guru. Kurt, what are we doing?
We're doing lamb chops today.
Lamb chops.
Lamb chops.
Not something you eat a lot. I mean, you hear a lot of people eat, but you guaranteeing me that I might love your lamb chops.
If you don't like them, I'll eat your portion.
Okay, you heard that. All right.
So we're doing lamb chops. We're doing traditional smothered potatoes with sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves that.
Damn, my dad has the recipe, and we're doing it ahead of time, and it follows my dad's almost to the T, and it's in his cookbook. I love smothered potatoes with a little bit of smoked pork meat, eh?
Absolutely. And there's no reason to mess with it. Once you know how to do it, there's nothing. You don't have to get fancy. Yeah,
bloop,
just bloop, 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 bloop,
bloop. Yeah.
Put it on drink. Put it on drink.
So how you gonna prep that lamb? I mean, I know we got.
Well, you can see the lamb. This is our tasso right here, and we have some mint. We're going to make a garlic mint butter to go with our lamb chops. And this is how you're going to usually buy lamb. It's going to be in a rack like this.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna do what they call dress it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take away all this membrane and stuff, and we're gonna clean that up real good, and we're gonna grill them, medium rare, well seasoned, delicious.
Okay, so we got the lamb chops, we got the smothered potatoes, and what's the green?
We're doing mustard greens, smothered mustard greens. I love mustard greens. I love any kind of green.
Yeah.
I love mustard greens.
Yeah, I'll be honest with y'all, not my big favorite, but my wife and my family on that side, they love it. But you promised me I'm gonna love it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But if not, that's your fault. It's not mine.
I'm
it's not gonna be my fault.
Oh no, it's gonna be good. So how you do that?
Well, I have a little bit of a different take on it. I smother my mustard greens. I do some toasted slivered almonds.
All right.
A little white wine and some tasso, so we get smoky goodness. We get spiciness, a little acid. Nutty flavor is delicious.
Okay, and it's good for you.
And it's good for you.
I mean, that's got to be way up there with like spinach and I mean, it's
greens are making a comeback right now. Kale, collards, turnip, mustard greens, and in European countries, you see that all the time. They eat greens with every meal, and Cajuns used to also.
Well, my in-laws, they will not cook a dinner without at least having some kind of green on the plate. Sure. And they're 87 and 84 respectively. I think they're doing something right.
They figured it out. They figured it out.
And then the onion tops, we're going to top that on the smothered potatoes?
On the smothered potatoes, the parsley is going to go in there too. And I think you need to call an exterminator. I asked for a whole loaf of French bread, and this is what I got right here.
A little bitty mouse. You saw that?
Little bitty mouse. Well, that's what he said. And then I saw the butter. And the mouse didn't get the butter too.
Any Cajun that gets a French bread and it makes it home in one piece, they're not Cajun.
I agree.
Can tell you that.
That's right.
Especially when they warm like that.
Oh.
So
you didn't tell me.
Yeah, it's all right. So yeah, we got the onion. Now the potatoes is a real easy dish. A lot of people freak out that there's not that many ingredients. They actually don't believe you. But you got red potatoes, you got onion, bell pepper, garlic, and that smoked sausage, and a little bit of season.
But it takes some attention. You have to pay attention to it because it can get away from you. They do burn very easily once they start to break down. So you have to control your heat, and you have to stir in the pot. And you got to scratch it a little bit. You got to scratch the pot.
Scratch the pot, because that's where all the crud is.
That's where the grimy. We like that flavor. That's where it is.
All right.
And so then with the French bread, by the way, we're going to make a homemade garlic bread.
Okay, yeah, because you can go in the grocery store and you can buy pre-made garlic bread. And you were joking with me. Read the labels as what they put in that. What are we going to put on our French bread?
We got 3 ingredients. We have butter, garlic, salt.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
And a really good local French bread. So what more?
And we're just gonna put it on the grill.
We're gonna put it on the grill.
Ain't gonna take long to warm it up.
We're gonna get it nice and toasty on the outside.
Yeah.
Full of love on the inside.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. And we got the greens, so we're good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You see, all this is balanced out by the greens.
We're gonna have to eat a lot of them.
That's okay.
That's all right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and throw it the break, man. Y'all don't go nowhere. We're gonna be coming back. We hope you join us.
Welcome back, Grilling with the Guru. I'm Kurt Guillory.
I'm Keith Guidry.
That's T. Gid. They call me T. Gid.
Kurt, what you doing?
We're cleaning up our lamb.
You are cleaning up the lamb.
So all we did was, there's a membrane that goes over here. You cut right along the bone, and then you just shave it back. And then if you want to make it even prettier, to take most of this off, it doesn't bother me, but it bothers some people.
Right.
Here's a trick. You get you a little some fishing twine. Mm-hmm. You wrap it around the bone till it gets tight. and you pull, but you have to be careful. Right here, there's a little bit of a knuckle.
Yeah.
And if you catch it, it ain't gonna give. You ain't gonna go through the bone. And you pull, and it'll take the majority of it off, and then you can just clean up the rest with.
So all this rib meat and all that is just gonna shear all that off.
It's gonna shear all that
and
off.
all we're gonna have is a nice clean bone.
You're gonna have a clean bone. You just come back with your knife and clean up the rest of it.
Clean it up.
If that's what you want.
Yeah.
Like I said, that doesn't bother me.
All right. Well, while you finishing up those, I'm gonna grab the cast iron skillet.
We got some diced tasso.
Yeah.
That's gonna be going in our mustard greens. We're gonna toast the almonds for the same thing.
That pot's hot.
That pot is hot. It was on the Cajun grill.
So we're just gonna take a little bit of the shaved almonds, and I'm just gonna roast them right here in front of you while you're doing that, so I can talk to you, bro.
And you can see why they call it a lollipop. See, when you're gonna be done, you're gonna hold it on the handle like that. It's gonna be.
And that meat's gonna firm up, so it's gonna actually be. It ain't gonna be that flimsy.
And so you just sliced it right between the two bones right here. Now, right through the tenderloin part. Boom, and that's it. You separate them.
Can you smell that?
It smells like toasted almonds.
It smells good,
Yes,
y'all.
it smells good.
Oh my goodness.
Better believe it does. Mm-hmm. So you separate your lamb. Now we're gonna season this really simply: salt, pepper, a little bit of with our in-house season. We use butt rub, but you can season with whatever you want.
And then that mint and butter.
That's the trick. Mm-hmm. Lamb and mint were meant for one another. To pardon the pun.
Yeah.
So we have some fresh mint, and we're gonna use some fresh garlic. Melt some butter. We're gonna put them together, and we're gonna baste our lamb with that, and it's gonna taste great.
Did you just say mint for one another?
I did. That's it. Lamb and mint were meant for one another.
That's cute, though. I like that.
It's not really.
Somebody's gonna take that and run with that.
Well,
mint for one another.
They ain't gonna run for. Okay. All right. So we're gonna put our greens. We're gonna put a pot on the grill.
Right there.
They're starting to toast. That's exactly what you want. Now, guys, whenever you do this at home, you cannot leave this alone.
It'll burn fast.
All nuts are very oil rich, and when you put them in, and they have a low smoke point. So when you put them into a very hot skillet like this, they're gonna start to brown almost immediately. You have to turn them and turn them and turn them.
Look at that one right there.
That's right. You know, this is not something you put on and go talk on the phone.
Or drink a beer and forget about it.
No. You have to stay on top of it, just like Keith's doing right here. You have to keep them moving. It only takes about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and that's it. And you can see, your nose knows.
Man, it smells good.
Your nose knows.
Yeah, I've never toasted them before. I mean, I've eaten them in salad.
Right.
You know, and different types of side dishes and stuff, but I've never like roasted them or toasted them like that.
Yeah, well, you can do. I do that to any nut I use: pecans, peanuts, pistachios. It doesn't matter. Walnuts.
It brings out the flavor.
It browns the oil, and we like to brown stuff around here.
Oh yeah, we
do. Like that pot of potatoes we have going.
Yeah, because it's better.
Because it tastes more better, like you like to say.
Okay, many people don't understand the thing about mint and how you can easily mess it up by overcooking it. So what's the done temperature we're shooting for?
Right here, we're gonna go for about 125 to 130, which is what I like to call a hard rare, just past rare.
Right.
And we're gonna use this little jewel. I love this thing. You sell them here.
Quick read.
Yeah, so it's quick read. This one's made by a company called Maverick. What's nice, you open the probe and it turns on and it tells you what your temperature is.
Fast.
Super fast. Right there. Boom. Look at that.
Yeah.
So you see.
And when you're dealing over a hot fire, fast is your friend. You don't be sitting there with them cheap thermometers waiting for it to stabilize. You're just looking at the thermometer. Okay, come hurry up.
And another thing that's good about this is it has a long probe at an angle.
Right.
So I don't have to be on top. I can be at 90 degrees or 45 degrees to whatever and away from the direct heat.
Yeah, grab it with your tongs, move it to the edge of the grill.
Check it real quick and boom, go. So
you're done.
These are somewhat of an investment, but they're worth every nickel.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to have a thermometer to cook any type of meat. We've all
cooked.
But
it helps. Takes all the guesswork out.
Takes all the guesswork out. You can get them right every single time.
Every time.
You don't
have to like cut the steak, peel it open.
That's the last thing you want to do. No, you're going to ruin it. So, and then look, it has a little handy chart right here.
Oh yeah, cheat sheet.
Cheat sheet. Let you know. So get you one. They well worth the money.
All right, so look, what's our next step?
We're going to this is toasted. We're going to season these, and we're gonna put them on the grill. But we're going to start our mustard greens. We're going to start smothering our greens.
Okay, so you want to do that at the next segment?
Yep. Well,
I think it's time to throw it to commercial.
Yep, we'll go to commercial.
Yeah.
Guys, when we come back, we're going to have mustard greens going with our toasted almonds. Oh, that smells good.
Look at that.
Hot dang. And we're gonna have we're gonna finish up our lamb here. We're gonna get them seasoning on the grill, and then we've been cheating. Our potatoes have been going in the background. We're gonna show y'all about those.
They done, y'all.
They done. So y'all come back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Grillin' with the Guru. Hey Kurt, what we doing next?
We're going into the greens.
Wake up, mustard green?
Mustard greens.
Not collard green, mustard green.
But
what's the difference?
It's different plant. But you could mustard greens are thinner. Collard greens are a thicker leaf.
Right.
They have more body to them.
Different
but you can
flavor,
use
huh?
you could use turnip greens, mustard greens, kale, collards. It doesn't matter.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Not bad.
But it's fixing to get a whole lot better.
Got you some onions right
We
here?
diced some onions. We have some garlic. We have our toasted almonds from last. The mint is for our lamb.
And I'm gonna do the garlic bread.
You start cutting the bread. I'm gonna get the greens on.
Can you bring me my butter over here?
I sure can.
Okay, watch this.
Like that. Fried tasso. So we're gonna add our onions. That's a pretty sound.
Ooh, sizzle.
That's a pretty sound.
Sizzle. And the tasso we put on earlier.
Yeah, we just
And
want
I
to.
was telling you, I've never fried tasso
Well,
in oil. We actually cooked it in oil.
tasso is cured ham, and cured ham is super lean.
Right.
So I always like to put a little oil to give it a head start, because sometimes it'll stick and burn, especially
But
in
it
the
was beautiful. As we were browning it,
yeah.
I mean, it was literally like browning like beef, you know? It was beautiful. Oh, look at that. Now that's gonna render down,
This
right?
is gonna fall apart to almost nothing.
Right.
And we're gonna let it get a head start and cook a little bit.
Right.
And then we're gonna add a little some wine. We're gonna add some wine. And then a little bit of water, and it's gonna make a liquid at the bottom.
Right.
That is called pot liquor.
Pot liquor.
Likkor. Pot
Okay,
liquor.
say that 3 times real fast.
No, that's okay. I'm glad it out the first time. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, now, yeah, the wine. What kind of wine we using and why?
We're using a dry white wine for this.
Okay.
White because it has a lighter flavor. Dry because we don't want the sweetness. So we
Right.
picked up a bottle of Chardonnay.
Right.
Okay, but you could use a Sauvignon Blanc. Anything that would be considered a dry white wine. No Moscato. We do not
Moscato.
want Moscato. Not for this anyway. It's too sweet.
Moscato. I don't know nothing about all that, man.
It's easy. It's easy. A lot of people don't like to cook with wine. That's okay.
Now we're gonna mince this garlic up.
Say it again.
You wanna mince it up pretty fine?
Yes. Well, and I mean, okay, if you're doing garlic bread, you mince that up as fine as you want.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay, we're gonna do it kind of fine. Now garlic's good for you. Keeps the bugs away from you. You know, I got a funny story about garlic. My wife's gonna hate that I'm telling this story, but I'm telling it anyway. You know, boiling stuff, you know, everybody likes doing different balls. Some people put sausage in their crawfish balls, some people put corn and potatoes and never heard of cabbage. Cabbage, onions. Well, we do pods of garlic.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And let me tell you, the first time I met my wife, we had her mom and dad, and we're having a traditional crawfish ball, and eating this garlic. That night, we went home, and
It was fun.
I had to go sleep in another room. It was something else.
Yes, indeed. You're not going to be anybody's friend after that.
And I'm just going to toss this in here. Now, can I have some of that salt?
You absolutely can. Kosher salt.
Kosher salt. And I'm just going to kind of stir that around.
Yep. And then there you go.
I'm going to use my finger because it's
Use
not
your
that hot.
finger.
And that way I can taste it. Making like a nice little spreadable paste right here.
Now, guys, whenever you're smothering the greens, how long does it take? Mustard greens is going to take about 15 to 25 minutes. How do you know when they're done? They're already starting right here. They're going to wilt, and they're going to turn tender. When the whole pot looks like that, that's when it's done. Collard greens is going to take longer. You usually smother collard greens covered for about 35 to 40 minutes. Turnip greens is going to be somewhere between the two. Real easy, real easy. There's nothing to it. So we added the wine. I'm going to put a little water. We're going to let this steam and reduce. I've seasoned it with a little salt, a little fresh black pepper, and a little cayenne. Real simple, real traditional.
All right.
You working on what you're looking for?
I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Basting brush.
He had to put his glasses on.
Oh, I couldn't see.
He had to put his glasses on.
I can't see with that. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna brush it on.
Yep. Get some of this out your way.
Now you could kind of doctor it up and put a little cheese on it, some Parmesan.
You could put whatever kind of cheese you want. You could put whatever kind of seasoning you want in here.
Right.
I've seen people put different type of dry seasonings in here, and that's fine. It's your garlic bread. You can do whatever you want to do with it.
Right.
You could put green onions in here.
Oh.
You could put parsley in here.
Oh.
So you could
green
put
onion.
green onions.
We
You
could
could
do
use
that.
shallots
Can
instead
we do
of
that
garlic.
this time? I mean, because we got some.
Let's put some.
Let's put some.
I'm
All
on.
right, guys, we're gonna finish this up, and y'all don't go nowhere because we're gonna be wrapping up pretty soon. I think y'all gonna like this plate up, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Hey, Kurt, tell them
Y'all come back.
we're coming back. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, Kurt, we got the mustard greens out the pot.
Got the mustard greens.
Look at it, y'all.
Look at that.
Look how pretty that is.
Almond, tasso, little white wine. You're gonna notice there's some stems in there. I like that.
It was crunchy.
It gives
But
some,
it's still
some
soft.
texture,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're perfectly edible. So most people will clean the stems completely. You do whatever you want, it's yours.
Right.
Onions, some seasoning, that's it. So now we're gonna make our mint garlic butter for our lamb, and we don't have to chop the garlic. All we have to do is crush it.
Just to release the flavor.
We just want, they say, perfume. We want to perfume the butter.
Sauce perfume.
Sauce perfume.
Yeah. And if you're a man, you can say sauce cologne.
Cologne, you can, but that's Cologne, Germany, or Cologne, France. That's a different place. I
Oh,
believe.
is it?
Yep.
Oh,
So,
you get educated. Grilling with the Guru, not just on food, on history.
all right.
So that's the mint. Whoa,
That's
ooh.
right off the bat.
What?
As soon as you break into it, it releases the oil.
Now you could just take some of that and kind of put that on your earlobe like that.
boy. So
Okay.
time is the essence.
Time is of this.
The longer it sits, now listen, you hear it sizzle?
Oh, it's sizzling.
That's what we want.
We got the garlic bread looking
We're gonna
just
put our garlic
right.
in there, just like this.
Okay, I'm gonna take the bread off.
Okay, boy, that's pretty. Look at that.
Look how pretty that is, y'all. And I'm gonna take this off. We got the mustard greens. You're gonna saute that down. I'm gonna grab the pot of smothered potatoes.
Smothered potatoes. Now, y'all, this is already done. So I'm gonna pull it to a corner, and I'm gonna start to grill the lamb. Now, we wanna recap. Everything we've done has been on the grill.
On the grill.
We don't have a propane fire in the back.
Nope.
We don't have an oven going.
Nope.
All grill.
All grill. And
So-
we were able to lift and lower the cold tray
To adjust our heat
as
and
we needed
adjust
it.
our vents.
Yep.
And boom.
That's
there we go.
exactly right.
So here we have our pretty little lamb. They're seasoned. I put a little oil on them because the tenderloin is very, very lean. So we don't want it to stick. So this is not going to take long.
Tell me them potatoes didn't hold that heat. We had these
Look at
potatoes off the fire for what, an hour?
And
And just sitting over there and just stirred it up and there's still steam coming off of that.
and as many times as you passed in, I can't believe there's any
Stop
left.
that, stop that. Be nice.
Okay, like that. Boom. Real easy. We're not going to start the base until we flip. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Real pretty. Now, this is thin. This isn't going to take long. Don't go on the phone.
Oh no.
Don't go start playing a card game. You got to stay with this. This is only going to take 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, because those little morsels are about, what, a half to 3/4 inch?
Yeah. They're 3/4 at the most. They're more
Yeah.
like a half. And you're talking about
You want me to get my tape measure?
about 4 ounces
Okay. I can measure it.
per portion. I think we got it.
We guessed right.
We're going to guess the meat.
We're going to guess
It's
right.
about 4 ounces per portion. So, on a farm like this, 4 ounces doesn't take long to cook.
Right. Oh yeah, so look. Now, we were joking. You were saying, not joking, but we were kind of serious. You see all this? How it looks like it's sticking to the side of the pot. That's the flavor. When you pull that off, a good cast iron pot. That's why I love cast iron.
Yeah.
You can cook it if it sticks. Like when you say, "Go give me," we were stirring it at the beginning with like a wooden spoon, which you're supposed to use on a cast iron pot. But all that sugar was at the bottom, and we couldn't lift it with the wooden spoon, so we can get a stainless steel spoon. And man, look, you hear how smooth that is? And man, the stuff started lifting off, and that sugar and that kind of charred flavor breaks down.
Well, that's what
and
you want.
stirred into that.
That's what you after. Other than that, we just have some steamed potatoes. Nobody wants that.
No. This is like you can eat this as a whole meal.
All right, guys.
Look at that. Nice.
See, that's what you want. That's what you want right there.
Now, is there a similar taste between goat and lamb? I mean,
Yes, they are similar. Goat has a little bit more of what you would call well, not to say wild, it's stronger. You can taste more of the fat. Thank you. I was improvising.
That's good.
The fat is stronger in goat, but if you taste goat and you like the flavor of the fat, you'll absolutely love the meat because it's so prominent.
Right.
So look like that. What we got is some far.
That butter's kicking up.
That butter's
and watch, on the Cajun grill, I can lower it.
Lower.
I can
And it's
lower
okay.
that.
And this is exactly what we want. We got us some flavor. We're gonna.
I can lower it some more, Kurt.
And then look, we got our little. Woo, we're already done. We're already done.
Well, let's go ahead and throw it the break so we can plate up. And look, guys, when y'all see us next, we're gonna be tasting this, and I hope y'all enjoying this because this is what I call fun. Barbecuing with a good friend, learning some new recipes. He learned from me, and that's how we roll. Y'all stay tuned.
Welcome back, everybody. Keith, we got look.
Man, this is.
Huh?
We've been tasting each one of these.
We did it again.
We did it again.
We have lamb lollipops, which is just a rack of lamb that we split, cleaned up a little bit,
With
grilled
butter
with mint and garlic, simple seasoning, smothered mustard greens, tasso, toasted almonds, a little white wine for a little acid, onion, garlic bread, homemade. Don't buy the frozen one.
Crazy.
We did fresh garlic, butter,
real
salt,
butter.
and we said, hey, why don't we throw some green onions on
And
there?
that's what did it, dude.
Absolutely.
That's what did it.
And smothered potatoes, Cajun classic.
Soul food.
If you're wondering what smothered potatoes is supposed to look like, it looks like this. It's brown. See?
That's
brown.
all that sugar that was stuck to the bottom.
That's the
and
starch.
cooked.
That's all
Right.
the green meat. That's all the love.
All right, you ready? What you want to try first?
You on that side, I'm on this side. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little garlic. How much that? Can I get a little bit of that?
Go ahead.
Can I get a little?
Okay, that could be a meal by itself. Just that. Oh, that's good.
There's so many flavors tied to a potato.
There's a lot going on. We have the smokiness from the sausage. We have the smokiness from the grill. Now, everything was done on the grill. All that's tied in. We have the browning of the potatoes. We have the onions, the garlic's in here. We have a little parsley, green onions. It's all in there.
Best garlic bread I've ever had.
Greens.
Let's do the green. Let's eat the pork chops for life.
All right. Well,
I mean the lamb chop.
See, there we go. This is a complete dish. We have the bitter from the greens. You can taste a little bit of wine in the background.
You can.
We have the crunchiness from
The stems and the
stems, the almonds, and even the tasso. We brown the tasso.
crunchy.
Rich flavor from the tasso and smoke it.
All right. What you think?
You can put the fork down, you just grab it.
Wait, I gotta do this. I gotta put that back on there like that. You did it?
Huh? How good is that?
The first flavor, that mint. Then the garlic.
Right out in front. Then the richness from the fat from the lamb.
But you saw we just ate that. We didn't cut that with a fork and a knife. It's so tender. You don't even have to, you don't need utensils.
No, this is exactly what you want.
And you cooked it to a very rare.
We call it a strong rare. Just past 125, right? So, thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's it. It's simple, guys.
You didn't try bread.
I'm gonna get one in a second.
Okay, well look. Guys, we enjoy bringing this beautiful cooked meal on the grill. Everything you just saw we cooked on a grill. It's amazing that you can do all that.
It was easy.
Outdoor kitchen and one grill, not multiple grills.
One
all
grill.
of this on one grill.
A bunch of pots though.
A lot of pots, but that's what the love is. So look, hope you enjoyed this segment. Stay tuned. We'll be bringing you another one next week. So come back and join us.